ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Dark Chronicle again, me the Lonesome Rav. Now guys and gals, you join me once again at the foot of Mount Gundor as we go on over to the future to see exactly what on earth our little repercussions or changes and stuff has made to the future, or repercussions have done to the future. Words are fucking fantastic. Let's just go on to the future. Why not? Alright. And I'll probably be reminded, yep, Melanie or whatever her name is still with us. She's clinging on there like, "You've taken me to a fucking volcano!" And she cries, tears her eyes out, and wondering what on earth the horrors are that we've shown her. Alright. Okay, so this place looks surprisingly upkept. Wow, okay. It looks fucking huge though. Bloody hell. Alright. This is gonna be a fun place to look for bloody dream chests anyway, so no idea if dream chests are actually what they're called in this one, but I'm gonna call them dream chests because that's what they're called back in number 1. Wow, this place is bloody huge. I'm sort of like scanning the fences for chests at the same time. Bloody hell. Alright, so let me just sort of shuffle that one, just double check places. I know how sneaky these places can be. No, but looks of it, they're all, yeah, they look very, very, very much sealed up. Unless they're mistaken or some stuff going on, and hear the something going on, but you know, can't see no chests anyway. Hello, chests? Any chests going on around here? You know what I mean? Alright, that's a pretty weird laugh I've made in my life. There are such little spots. It reminds me a lot of the dwarf place in World of Warcraft. Speaking of World of Warcraft, actually, speaking, that's not really weird, of World of Warcraft, I actually recently went to see the Warcraft movie. I actually got invited like a bunch of YouTubers to the world premiere. I'm joking. Entirely joking. No, I went to the cinema to see it with a couple of buddies of mine, and I don't know, I have no idea how to really feel about the film. Like, I enjoy it. It was really weird, because the entire way through the film, I was criticizing it left, right, and center. Like, I was thinking, why on earth they do this? It was weirdly edited. I mean, I can't speak from a... Oh! Hello. There's nothing we can't make here at Gundor Workshop. No matter how big or small it is, we can do it. Oh, your place is shut down at the moment, love. I don't know what's going on, but okay. We're the first two people I have randomly seen, though, so I don't think I've missed anyone. But yeah, the movie was alright. It wasn't... I don't know, I mean, it was weirdly made at the start. Like, the storytelling was kind of shoddy. It was very, very rushed and stuff. It was very, very weird. So we all got erased by Griffin, huh? What a terrible monster he must be. So I saw, what does this do? Ooh! I might, I will use that in a sec, but I'm gonna scan the place first and just keep wandering around because I may as well. But yeah, so I mean, the movie, it was weird, because I mean, I really, really enjoyed it. Like, I don't know, I mean, I say I really, really enjoyed it. I often say about most movies actually mean it, but this one I'm like unsure if I do mean it or not. Like, I mean, I had fun watching it. I genuinely had a lot of fun watching it, but like, there was a lot of points at the start where I was like, I was kind of a little bit like, really? Like, is that really how you're gonna do it? And the story was a bit cliche. The acting in some points was a bit meh. Don't get me wrong, again, I can't speak from saying, hey, I'm a phenomenal actor. I'm an alright actor, and I've seen how I perform, and I'm like, I'm a little bit okay. I'm not great, but I'm not terrible. These people probably, to put it forward, it's like, some of the acting was kind of on par to, like, for example, how I act. So I mean, like, it kind of feels quite inexperienced the way they were acting. And like, when you put some of them people on like stage alongside of like Dominic Cooper, guy from Vikings, there was some the main girl, and that's quite a well-known actress as well. Ben Foster was in it. Robert Krasinski from like Krasinski, something like that, from Pacific Rim and EastEnders and stuff like that. There's a bunch of really quite cool people in there and stuff. And the guy from Rock and Roller was in there as well. Tom something, I think it was. And yeah, there was a bunch of really quite cool people. Only items, man. Fuck that. I'm gonna be able to do that. But no, there's a bunch of really cool people in there and stuff, but there was like some quite crucial characters who were like just like the acting wasn't on par. There's some random kid, like, I don't know who he was, like some kind of I won't spoil too much, but magician guy who at the start you're like, oh thank fuck, he's just a minor character, he's gonna be like a comedic joke and he's gonna leave. He's in the entire way through, and you're like, fucking fuck off. It's like he like ruins every scene he's in. It's just like, oh, but like, it is a decently made movie. Like, I mean, in all fairness, I understand where Duncan Jones wanted to go with it, and I'm 100% sure, I'm like 120 million% sure they're out there. Okay. fuck off, Gundor. Alright, but no, I'm 100% sure that out there, because the director of it is a director called Duncan Jones. I've admired his work for a while now. I've never seen Moon, but I've heard fantastic things about it, and he actually won a BAFTA for it back, as that was his first ever directorial piece, I believe. And, yeah, people really rate him highly for us for that, and I mean, like, this is kind of like maybe kind of his first, I guess, arguably AAA feature. He made a film called Source Code a while back, which some of you might have heard of, which had like Jake Gyllenhaal in. I think it had Bridget Monahan as well in it. And I think it had Terry. Oh, I forgot her name. Basically, she's the girl from like The Departed, and stuff like that. I said The Departed because they're from Boston. Anyway, that's terrible. All right, yeah, like it was a very. Yeah, no, because he is a fantastic director and stuff like that. I honestly, I really like source code and stuff, even though it was a very unusual concept, which could have been really, really cheesy, but he did a really, really good job at it. And, I know for a fact, I'm gonna 100% say, the reason this film isn't as good as it should be is because when you watch it, you just feel so empty. You feel like you're genuinely missing so much of the film. And, like, you can, actually, I'm kind of, like, actually, ooh, okay, I just want to kind of get Gundor again, away from, okay. And I'll switch over to Monica. Okay. That means you're right, bud. Switch back to Max. And switch back to Monica. Alright, but yeah, so like basically, you do feel that you are generally missing like a bunch of the film, that makes sense? Like, because of the weird editing style and the general kind of like just offness of the film, you feel like even the acting could have easily been justified, and some of the characters could. Why did I do that? That was my automatic lock-on thing. That was. All right, lock-on button. Sorry, that's why I basically tried to press lock-on by using R3. But no, it's such a. It was a weird feeling. Like you just generally felt like I generally think like if you had some of the details from like just like some of the scenes which they clearly must have cut out. That would have made some of the acting a bit better, because in a sense, like, some of the characters have been explained more, because, as I said, this wizard guy who, like, it generally pops up out of nowhere. It doesn't, well, maybe, I don't know, sometimes I watch these films, I'm like, did I miss something? Like, but then again, if a film makes you think that, it's like, that's not always a good thing, you know what I mean? But, like, I genuinely was a little bit like, did I miss something? Like, is this something I was meant to know? Is this a guy I'm meant to think of or something like that? I'm guessing again, it was for lore-based people. A lot of people liked the lore and stuff like that and understood it, like they liked the film. And don't get me wrong, I enjoyed World of Warcraft, but I know for a fact it isn't based off World of Warcraft. It's either I couldn't really find out properly if it was based off the games, as in the original Warcraft 1, 2, and 3, or if it was based off the novels or something like that. But I'm not too sure. At the same time, I'm pretty sure I saw some things which linked to like the original World of Warcraft game, but then again, I'm pretty sure World of Warcraft based off some of the Warcraft stuff. Anyway. But no, as I'm saying, I'm pretty certain out there. I'm Kieran Knightley, yeah. But no, I'm pretty certain out there somewhere. There's gonna be because the film itself is about. I'm sorry, I'm burping away. The film itself is about 2 hours and about 9 minutes long, and the last half an hour of the film is where it actually generally feels full. Like it generally feels like it's actually giving you as much content as it could, and like it isn't like it doesn't feel like it's missed anything, if that makes sense. It's showing all you want to see. Some of the scenes are a bit slower, but it works really, really well. I think the pacing's really, really good in the last scene. I think basically, to not spoil too much, I mean, there's basically a big battle at the end, which, lo and behold, you're not really that surprised, it's Warcraft. Yeah, like, it's really, just generally really quite cool, like, how they do it and stuff like that. It's really, really well filmed. Like, some of the moments and stuff, actually, you do give a shit about and stuff. I think I've frozen that guy, and it's not really helped that too much. I'm gonna kind of lure these guys away, because that pink guy's gonna fuck me up. Excuse me, love, do you mind just rolling into me? Do you boys both mind rolling into me? I don't mind if both of you roll me at the same time. Come on, I'm brewing up power beyond belief. 6 damage, nice. Come on, boys. Oh, come on, you wanted to roll at me then. Come on, shuffle towards me. Alright, but no, it's just sort of because, like, the film itself just didn't feel like it was all there and stuff like that, if that makes sense. It just sort of felt as if, like, they genuinely missed out some stuff. And I imagine what it is I guess I keep saying, I can't seem to fucking finish the sentence at all, is that I bet you anything Duncan Jones made or had the plan to make like a 4-hour-long, 3-hour-long epic film. Like, I'm talking epic beyond belief, like epic scenes, epic characters like that, because there's cool characters in there, and there's so much, like, fantastic effects behind it, and like, he wanted to make this, like, true thing. He's probably really passionate about it. I heard, like, at one point that he really was trying to be really true to the stories for that, which I could tell it makes sense. I mean, the story was there, but then again, I have no idea what the story was, so I don't know what the original base story was. So I don't know how true he really was to it. But then again, I can just see, like, what happened was poor Mr. Duncan Jones was making the films of that. I think it's Duncan Jones. I'm not sure if I'm getting confused by him and there's a guy called Duncan something who plays the fish guy in Hellboy. I'm not sure I'm getting confused by him and him. But no, like, honestly, I just know he wanted to make this huge, epic film. He was, like, really cool, really, like, hip. It was going to be awesome, so much special effects. It's one of the best, like, most well-animated film of the year. And he wanted that. He really did want that. He didn't want to, like, just make a blowout film, which is going to be absolutely shoddy. And he obviously wanted to make a film that actually made sense as well and stuff. And I do credit him as a good storyteller, if that makes sense. So I can't imagine he'd want to do this messed up. So I imagine somewhere out there they'll make, or maybe at one point they might even release it, is make an extended edition of, like, having a full shabam of the film, if it makes sense. Probably, I bet anything would be about 3.5 hours long. I bet you anything, like, because there just seems so much cut out, just to, like, the way I picture it is I can generally picture it. He made this film. He was so proud of it. He was like, this is fucking fantastic. The animation is really great. The story makes sense. He's like, it could have been better in some points, but I'm happy with it. I really am. And, like, pretty, the editor sat down and he then, because obviously after we'll say, Duncan gave him the footage. For some reason he had it himself, don't know why. Duncan gave him the footage and then, like, he probably turned to the editor and said, listen, I've got all the footage here. Do your stuff. Do your business. I trust you, man. Do your stuff. Probably the editor even was on his side. Editor was probably like, you know what, I can do this. I can make a fucking fantastic film out of this 12 million hours of footage. And probably what happens is he probably did make this 3 hour and a half film, and he then obviously made it. Duncan Jones probably was like, oh my god, this is great, I'm gonna release it. Obviously, again, he doesn't have too much power, and that's probably when the executive and producers kick in. Like, that's probably then they kicked in and were like, yo, what the fuck is this? This is a 3 hour and a half long film. Why is this? Obviously, again, there's still speculation, by the way. I have no idea if this is actually true, but I can just picture this is what happened. But when you watch the film, you might even agree if you do get the sense that it should have been longer. But I don't know. Oh, yes, fuck off. Alright. Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to bloody bugger off. Please, just fuck off, please. There we go. All right. But I can really picture that. And then the producers kicked in and were like, excuse me, Duncan, we can't have this 3 hour and a half film. Like, we barely are able to have people watch through a 2 hour film, if it makes sense, or 2 hour and a half. We can't have an extra hour on there. People complain. And then Duncan was probably like, seriously, man, this can be so good. He probably didn't actually say it like that. He was like, oh, seriously? Or, I don't know how he speaks. But, I'm an avid supporter that he did have the right image in mind, that he did want to make a great film. I don't get me wrong, I'm 100% sure if the creator of fucking House of the Dead, well, actually no, that's Ubol. Ang Lee when he made Hulk. Ang Lee when he made Hulk is a perfect demonstration of what I mean. I bet you anything, when he made that film, he didn't think it was so shit. I bet you anything, he directed the film, you know, it was unusually created, and then it was sort of like the editing stance, if that makes sense, and the weird animations crew who, like, really, like, then put it over to become the Ang Lee film we know and love, you know what I mean? It's like, it's not in a sense his fault or something like that, but I just generally think it's sort of like he wanted to make a great film, and I think he made a good film by making Warcraft, but, like, I see where it could have been better, and obviously I just think purely it was just down to the entirely down to the editing and, like, the writing stance, that makes sense. But then again, the writing stance might have been supported by a better editor, if that makes sense. So I don't really know. It's really, really hard to judge, but I don't know. It's again speculation. Obviously, I have no insider information. I generally have no idea. But, like, that's how I picture it anyway. So, excuse me. Oh, fucking seriously? All right. You know what? Okay, fine. Oh, not that one. I get Monica. Max, come on. Alright, let's just fucking deal with this girl. She's been... Fuck off, there we go, alright. And... Oh, sure, why not? The right pod can have the XP, why not? Actually, no, we'll switch back to Max. And switch back to Monica. There we go, alright. Yeah, I had faith in him, and I still have faith that he actually made a good film. It's just that was not what was released, if that makes sense. Yeah, so... And that's my review out of World of Warcraft. But honestly, though, guys, if you do go see it, like, just... I would love to say take it with a pinch of salt, but it's hard to with films these days. I mean, I analyze films, if it makes sense, because obviously I study film for like, at my university and stuff. So obviously I kind of like naturally always am like, oh, what this means this, blah blah blah. But like, I don't know, it's sometimes kind of a curse at the same time, because you always like are looking too deep into films, and maybe in a sense what I'm doing is maybe I'm giving Warcraft too much credit. But in the end, I came out of it not enjoying the first half, but really enjoying the second half, and thought it was actually really quite cool, and especially the fight scenes and stuff like that. Now, I mean, even I'm gonna say the boss battle as such, because again, I don't want to spoil too much just in case you guys actually do care about spoilers. But like it feels kind of like it feels very like Bulletproof Monk era stuff. That makes sense. I don't know if any of you guys ever saw that film at all, but it's like a not very good film, like starring Chow Yun-fat and the young Sean William Scott as well. So it's a very like 2003 film, whatever it was. But I watched the shit out of that film when I was younger. But it felt very that, if that makes sense. It's very like kind of child oriented, if it makes sense, but being quite violent at the same time. Like, there's a moment where like someone gets killed, and it's like, holy fucking shit. It's quite like a fuck off, you sticky bloody stick joke, except slapping me about. Anyway, alright, give me that XP. I gotta remember, we're leveling up our sword pretty slowly, unless I've completely ignored it. I might have generally completely ignored it, I've actually leveled up already. Let's have a gander. And we have, yes, somehow I managed to ignore that. That's actually not too bad. I managed to completely blank that entirely. Anyway, so if we just minimize 2 of these bad boys, see if that actually gives us enough. I don't actually see how many we actually needed, but we'll give it a go. It might be like, whatever, that might be enough, I'm not too sure. Alright, 37 to 43, that could be enough. 40 might be the right amount. And bind door number 1 is not upgraded weapon. Okay. I doubt it's 45. I doubt it's pretty 49 or something awkward like that, but why not? Let's give it a go. That's a shame. I actually thought I was hoping kind of this would be the. Ooh, I do have that cheeky level up powder, but then again, I have kind of like already got a fair amount of XP for it anyway, so I may as well keep going. But yeah, so I mean, honestly, if you guys want to see it, I'd say go see it. It's an experience. Ooh, it's an experience, and I honestly say we should support these video game movies, because there's gonna be some people that do it really, really well. I mean, like to talk about it weirdly. Again, another Jake Gyllenhaal film, because we're talking about the one with Duncan Jones directing Source Code before. What's it called? The Prince of Persia movie. That was actually quite good. I actually quite enjoyed the Prince of Persia movie. Anyway, let's build up this bad boy. Ooh, so man, flashback to reality. Man, now this hasn't this one in a while. Damn son. Oh, 7-branch sword was built. Sweet, that's actually pretty cool. Wait, what? That's a. Wait, seriously? Huh. I didn't expect the 7-branch sword to be the highest ranking weapon, but okay. Huh. I really didn't expect that. That's quite right. Wow, okay. I generally, that's very, very surprising, I have to admit, but that's okay. Because I mean, the 7-branch sword in Dark Cloud 1 was okay. It was like a mid-range weapon, I think, anyway, like as an attack-wise, but hey, what game, I do as you command, I really do. Alright, come here, Thunder Gundor. Now we're just gonna beef up bloody Max's weapon. Holy guacamole, see the spin this bad boy? Bloody hell. Alright, do I actually have any healing weapons at all? Healing items at all? I do. Okay, fuck off, you bloody belt. Bloody hell, that's some quick on moves, that is. That's just pretty badass. Alright, pick up this bad boy. Throw that over there. But yeah, no, I do say we should support these kind of like video game movies and stuff like that, because the fact of like, I want to see them do more, and I know they can do them right. Like the first Resident Evil movie, as much as you can slate it for being like a very, very unusual take on the Resident Evil series, it's a decent movie, and it has the general kind of concept of what Resident Evil is. It has the survival horror, lots of zombies, not much ammo. I know the main girl is a little bit kind of like freaky out and stuff, and she sort of like flies all over the place and stuff, but it's still not too bad, if it makes sense. Like, it's okay, and it's, it makes sense and stuff, so I don't know, it's a very. It's unusual, I give it that, but like, there are capabilities of people being able to make these movies quite well with that, and I don't know, I'd love to see more of them being made just in sort of like,
looks like we got them all.
I don't know, it's like I think there's been a fair amount of video game movies made nowadays. I mean, like, if you like, sort of go from like, the time of like, what's it called, like the Super Mario movie or something like that, with Bob Hoskins and John Leguizamo, like, having something like that, and like you then got like something like Prince of Persia, which got announced for that. Like video game movies have gone a fair way, but they don't change too much. At the same time, they can just a lot of time they just stick with too much gimmicks and stuff and make them too child friendly. Like that's one of the huge issues I had with when I say huge issues, I don't mean huge issues, but like one of the issues I basically had with I still have my club equipped. I didn't realize I did that. Yeah, one of the huge issues I had with Ratchet and Clank was just the fact that it was just very child focused. But I know it was meant to be because it's a kid's film, but at the same time, it's like, who are you really aiming for if you make a Ratchet and Clank movie? You know, I mean, if like you do it knowing it's a huge franchise because it's it's been a franchise going on for a very long time, and it's like you don't know really clearly who they're aiming for. If that makes sense. That actually was not a bad shot. Clearly who they're aiming for, because obviously like if they're aiming for kids, then it's a very weird route to go down by going for a Ratchet and Clank movie, if that makes sense, because it's sort of like then like, hey, you know this franchise, and everyone's like, no, we have no idea who Ratchet and Clank is because we weren't born like 10 years ago. And it's just sort of like, it's like it was aimed for people like me who like the Ratchet and Clank movies, have enough money to spend on cinema willy-nilly, and just sort of like don't mind wasting like an hour and a half of their life. But like at the same time, they sort of like messed up by trying to aim it too much for kids and sort of like, and that's like kidifying the movie. Taking a wild shot here, and this probably won't work, but we might be able to get a good little knock back into that big room over there if we'll luck. Quite relieved I did that. Never mind. Okay, we'll do a nice little putt and sort of get it quite close to that edge there. Yeah. So it's I don't know. It's a strange world we live in where I do want them kind of movies to do well, but it's just, it's like I don't know. It's very hard for me to even say what they could do, if that makes sense. But I just want to support them nonetheless, because I just hope they can be good one day or something like that. But we'll just sort of see how they go, if that makes sense. But yeah, of course again. Of course I was off course. Ayo! Puns, baby! Alright. Okay, you know what? I've got 3 hits remaining. I'm gonna give it a whammy. Gonna give it a toast. Wait, what's the... okay. I don't know what was going on there. Alright. I'm gonna go for that little rock right there. I'm gonna slam it as hard as I can. Come on, rocks. Oh, rocky road. Oh. Actually, was not awful. Oh. Down the one crevice down that way. That was a damn shame. Damn shame indeed. Damn shame indeed. Alright, come on, we can do this. We can do this with a nice hefty shot. Hefty old shot. Going for the rock just above that one. And we're gonna go a little bit weaker. Don't know if that's gonna help at all. Bang on though. Straight back to where Max was in. Oh, yes. Okay, that's a bit more of a relief. I'm actually kind of happy that that's not. Well, actually, now I've been a bit better of an angle, but oh well. All right. One last shot. I'm not, as you can tell, I'm not really too fast, but no, returning back to the video game movie conversation. It's like one day I want to see like the Sly Cooper movies, kind of the next big one for. Who cares? It's like who really minds? It's just a atomic hole in the dungeon now. Who cares? All right. But yeah, it's like the Sly Cooper movies. The next one for me, really, like, because it's oddly enough, what kind of worries me as well as kind of excites. Well, I wouldn't even say it kind of excites me at all. It just kind of plain worries me. Really, is the same writer and director of the first one. Is the same one. Of Ratchet and Clank is the same guy who's writing and directing this of Sly Cooper movie as well. Which to me is like, I would be a little bit like, whoa, hold on there. Why are we trusting you with this? Because I mean, his record is okay. Like, he's done some mediocre stuff, but it's like in this, I don't know. It's a very weird way for Sony to be like, I know no one really respects video game movies because they don't ever do phenomenally in box office. Like, I think Ratchet and Clank did okay. It probably met its like quota, but that's about it. It didn't like flourish or anything like that at all. But like, they shouldn't just like let them go willy-nilly, because if not, they're never gonna grow. You know what I mean? It's like, I wish it becomes something better, but you never know. It might become something good. It might be like a phenomenal movie, but we'll just have to see, I guess. But anyway, guys and gals, I'm gonna end this episode here. So this has been another little Gundor. That's Mount Gundor. So had a Gundor. Terrible puns. Anyway, and yes, ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for watching. This has been Mount Gundor's little run through Dark Chronicle's run through Mount Gundor, whatever you want to say. And yeah, so I hope you guys have a lovely day, night, or afternoon, or whatever you guys are doing right now, and ponder over my weary query of video game movies. Actually, tell me what you think. If you guys have any like true opinions on them at all. When I say true opinions, obviously I mean if you have any opinions on them at all whatsoever, let me know. I'm quite intrigued to see what you guys will say, because what you guys, in my head went sideways. I was like, what you guys will say, as I don't know, my opinion is quite a weird one, if that makes sense. I kind of want to support these movies which don't do too well, aren't even that great, just because I kind of want to see more of them, which is kind of a weird way to kind of go at it. But yeah, so obviously. Let me know what you guys think of that and stuff. So yeah, so guys and gals, thank you so much for watching. I'm TheLonesomeRavidor. Once again, you guys are beautiful and amazing. As per, hope you guys have a lovely day, night, or afternoon, whatever you guys are doing right now. And I will see you guys in the next episode. So, c'est la vie, hasta la vista, and goodbye. Woo-cha.